I'm here in front of what's considered to be, in the Five Towns, one of the nicest, most luxurious restaurants, Doma. And why am I here in Cedarhurst? Because of this week's Parsha. There's a lot of discussion in the Parsha about materialism versus spirituality. And the Torah says, you shall eat and be satisfied, but don't let your heart be seduced. And the rabbis explain to us that one of the ways to guarantee that when we're eating and enjoying ourselves and partaking in luxuries, that what we should do at a meal, for example, when we're eating delicious food, is to say a Dvar Torah. That to stop for a minute and to say a Dvar Torah. And by the way, there's an old joke in yeshiva that the Dvar Torah should be that you should say a Dvar Torah at the table. That's not a good Dvar Torah. You should stop what you're discussing. Hopefully you're discussing something productive and constructive and nice, and say, you know what, this week's Parsha we learned this, or I happened to just hear this in the Daf Yomi. I even once heard somebody say, you shouldn't actually stop and say a Dvar Torah. Your whole meal should be a Dvar Torah. There should be discussions of ruchnias, of spirituality and the like. There's another pasuk in the Torah that says, man does not live by bread alone, rather by God's word does man live. And there's a famous work called the Magid Meisharim. The Magid Meisharim is a work written by Rabbi Yosef Karo, the author of the Shulchan Aruch, and it's an account of when an angel from God would meet with him and would learn with him. And the Magid Meisharim is this account. And the angel teaches Rabbi Yosef Karo in one particular discussion that when you're chewing and you're eating, and if the food is delicious, even if you're thinking about ideas of Torah, you're thinking about ideas of spirituality and ruchnias, that it's as if you're eating a korban, it's as if you're eating sacrificial meat, which has a different level and a different status than regular meat. So let's hope that we can enjoy the luxuries, and we live in a luxurious time that's very different from many, many past generations, and we should not let that get to our heads. Some people call it affluenza, that we should not become a sickness, and it should become something that we can elevate. And even and eating luxurious and delicious food, we can elevate it all with ruchnius and with divrei Torah. And that's really the theme of the Parsha, is being able to manage doing well physically with doing well spiritually. And that should take us into the high holidays, which are only about 6 weeks away. Have a great and beautiful Shabbos, and delicious.